Right guys, we ain't even playing this from the beginning. We're going to be playing at a part where you guys can actually see what's going on. So now this is not a reaction video. We're not doing that. We're going to see what's actually new inside the game, especially for the guys that are looking to get this game. And to me, this one's definitely more for the casuals, and I'll explain why. Now, the first things first, from what I've seen so far within this video, is the guy himself, the protagonist, is more a human. Now, in the last one, Black Myth Wukong, he was Wukong, who is I believe he's a monkey, of course. And this one's a lot different. As you can see, he's got a sword, whereas the other weapons were a lot different in the other one. This one here is more focused combat. There's more emphasis to it. He's actually got a sword, which is amazing. The attacks look like they can be defended very, very well. It was a lot difficult in Black Myth Wukong, I'm not gonna lie. I must say Black Myth Wukong was one of my hardest games to play, but the most enjoyable because it was rewarding. Like, look at that, it's taking its time. This one's definitely more for the casuals. I don't think Black Myth Wukong was for casuals, in my opinion. Game Science have done an amazing job. They were definitely successful with the first one, and they have obviously changed it around. Just look at it. Wow. Oh, look at that dodge. Look at that. I do believe this is still going to be a tough game though. Definitely. It's going to be solid. But I feel like it's going to be more focused in terms of the story and the combat and stuff. Wow. Apparently as well, they have introduced a new parry system to the game, which is dedicated specifically for the new Black Myth game. So that's really exciting times, because I do believe that Wukong was a tough game. I'm not gonna lie, enjoyable but tough. There was times where, you know, didn't know if you wanted to carry on. Another thing that I've noticed as well is the atmosphere. I don't know what this is played on at the moment. Let's just have a look. Maybe it's PlayStation Pro. Possibility, I believe. But this looks amazing. The graphics is being enhanced. I'm not going to lie, I did play Wukong on a standard PlayStation 5. And the graphics weren't the best, I must say. But next time I will definitely be playing this on PC. I wouldn't be surprised if this is on PC right now. But I must say that this needs to be played in the best way as possible. So if you've got a PlayStation 5 Pro, I definitely recommend it. If not, PC's gonna be the best option for these games. It will run a lot faster, you'll move faster, the movement looks better. This looks amazing. Now I'm definitely recommending this for casuals. You can just tell, because the combat. Alright, so we're gonna see what type of... wow, that looks amazing. Oh my gosh. So the character's being more enhanced. Of course. That's amazing. Can you imagine the other things that he can do as well? Oh my gosh. This one here is going to be the game. I can just tell. Oh my gosh, this looks amazing. Wow. Right, so before we end the video, you can clearly see that it's going to be on PC. First day released, I believe. You know, this is what is mainly broadcasting, which is pretty good. I do believe it's going to be released on PlayStation 5 also, and hopefully Xbox if it does. And I come across a bit of an interest as I've gone down to the story theme itself. So a little bit about it, which is a traditional Chinese culture similar to like the last one in ancient China, but also cleverly incorporates a large number of folk stories and mythological elements, allowing players to enjoy the fun of the game while also feeling a strong cultural charm, which is pretty good. Sounds good. And I think this is obviously the main thing that we need to know alongside the story experience. So it states that as a strategy game, it emphasizes strategic layout and intelligent confrontation. Players need to cleverly match Zhong's magic, weapons and talismans according to the characteristics of different ghosts and monsters, and develop the most effective combat strategies, which is good, because if you refer back to the video, I've seen something different. I've seen more of his powers being displayed, you know, in this one. I'm not saying he's the same in the last one. This is obviously a different person, but you can clearly see that more was being produced, you know, and by the sounds of it, collecting more resources, upgrading equipment, unlocking new skills and other methods to deal with even stronger enemies. So it sounds like you build the character more, you get the person stronger, and then you start eliminating obviously more enemies, but then again the enemies get harder. But we'll figure out ways, because once you're obviously enhancing, then this is pretty cool. So we head down to the last bit, which is the story experience. The game plot is full of ups and downs, closely following the classic story of Zhong slaying ghosts while incorporating a large number of original plots, presenting players with a familiar and novel world of ghost hunting. As the story progresses, players will gradually uncover the secrets hidden behind them and experience the journey of transformation from mortals to heavenly masters. Sounds pretty cool to me.